What's up, people? How's it going? Yep, I'm back home. Oh, I was smelling, I was getting a smell, and then I split the deck. I looked down, saw Oracle, and I got chills up both sides. This is The Angels and Ancestors by Kyle Gray. I heard you can move mountains. I'm feeling something in the bladder area. Anyway, how's it going, guys? How are you? Hearing stuff I don't want to repeat. I'm just saying. So I was laying here because my back is killing me. Oh God, two things are coming through. I'm gonna have to pause it for a second. Hang on. Fuck, you guys, I'm sorry. I just can't for the life of me. Remember, it's all just. You got fire, a fire sky, Father Sky, and Fire Guardian. Here's Puppy. Here's the puppy. It's my grand dog, Scotty. He's the cutest. He was just whining a little bit. Oh, he doesn't have his mom, so. Do you hear that shit? That's the fucking drain in my apartment. I think that's coming from the kitchen. Druid, hold the space. Summer, in case I took it away. Bask in joy and light. And then you have Warrior. Just got chills on this one. Be fearless and stand strong. Creative. I just got chills when I said creative. So, creatively fearless. Creatively fearless. You guys, you know, I was just kidding. I'm looking at the clouds and the shapes. I was getting like, it's a long road. I just saw 333 and I said it's a long road. It's a long road, but we'll get there. We're going to get there. But what is that long road? I know what it is for me. What is it for you? You know, we could do it together. I don't know. We're going to start. Anyway, I'll share it with you. What I'm doing for my issue, you know? And then, you know, and I'm getting chills too as I'm going to say this. And you guys will do what you're doing for your whatever issue. And we could talk about it. We could share about it, you know? Because I feel like the most thing, you know, if we're going to focus on anything, I was getting this earlier too. Squirrel, right? On the way out here back from my daughter's house. I was getting, move beyond ancestral patterns, but I was getting, you know, so I'm driving along and I'm like, oh man, you know, what's this? What's really going to happen with the world? You know, um, and then it's like, does it really fucking matter? We only have so long to live, and none of us know when our time is, unless some people really do know, but you never really know the day or the time. But what do you want to do with the rest of that time that you have? And not even counting the shit that's going on and the stuff in the Bible. And at the end of the day, I want my main focus, I want my focus to be on, I want to live life. Physically, it's not impossible because I'm possible, but it'll take some time. I don't know. It'll work out. I want to live life. I want to see what it's like. I want to see what it's like. I want to go out and I want to get some land and homestead and see what that's like. Things I've never done, things I want to do, like these ideas. I just want to try and do that. But how do we get out of this? Because we can't just go on land because somebody owns something somewhere. I mean, there's ways. I just want to live. I walk around and I've been watching these shows lately and we're watching a movie set, we're watching a TV screen, and when I look around outside, I'm like, we are that which is in what we are watching. We are that what we watch. We are that what we are watching. I gotta write that down. Hang on. It's like we're the TV show. But I wanna, I don't know, everything we need is on this earth. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. By Buffalo Prophecy, right? The winter time, I'm getting chills. Take care of your needs. And right after that was Sun. Being the lordship, so to speak, of your own whatever. Tartar. I'm not at all speaking it in a way that I can paint a picture because I'm lost in the image in my head and what I've being shown. And frankly, half the time I just don't want to put words to a lot of it. There's that. Because we've said all there is to say for now. It's the doing part. It's coming back to that action. Great teacher learned from spiritual experiences. Doesn't matter what they say. Doesn't matter blah, 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 blah. But what does, if, say we had 3 years, say by, all right, say we have 5, say by 2030. The end. But there's going to have so much more happen before then. Perhaps. I don't know. Again, does it matter? But if we only had that much time, what would you want to do with the rest of your time? Would you want to enjoy it and live life and free yourself? There's going to be some that don't. There's going to be some that want to stay like this. And there's a ladybug on my blind. It's still here. I need to release it. so it can live. It's got to have food or something. It's just going to die in here. Or build a new world or whatever, I don't know. I'm just getting a big enough group of people, as more come, just all come together, and you'll know who they are and that it's right, because it'd be like you've known them for years, or they're, I don't even want to say that they're family, because I think family is just part of our growth and learning, so it could be very painful. There's been people, there's been many people that have been and that are a brother, a sister to all humans of mankind. Mankind. There's a reason for that. And you can even say women. It's part of the mankind, and who cares? Oh, you better not say man. What about woman? If you seriously, if that's the thing that you get out of anything, and all you worry about is if someone said something correctly and that's all you care about, then you need not apply. You need not be here. Go back to your kind. But I just feel like the people that I'm speaking of is like the person that I am and how I think and feel inside. And it's love and welcome, Unless you're a dick, then go away. It's a humanitarian. It's wanting. Then we could be strangers in the flesh, but our souls will remember, and it'll be like we've known each other forever, and we will take care of each other as if it's just our second nature, but it's really our nature to nurture. Everyone's going to have their own skill set in every way. I'm getting chills and I'm about to tear up. So that was a very powerful message coming through. I don't know how. I just know we just start. It sounds great as I'm here. But meanwhile, we're going to continue to do what we do. Hang on. That scared the shit out of me. The wind blew something over. Trust in higher forces. But where were we? I don't know. I don't know where we were. But too many things. Be brave and honest. Eagle, see from a higher perspective. You know which way to go, is what I heard. Surround yourself with protective energy. But meanwhile, I've got, part of this healing. No, not part of it. Yeah, it is part of it. But still on this healing journey, but now really focusing on things. Getting my spine back right. I don't know how I'm going to do that. And it's going to be a very painful process, but it can be done. stretching, my exercises and stretching, really working, but I got to work the top and the bottom. So by myself, it'll be very challenging. I think I might have somebody that will be able to help me with the knots and stuff as I how much better off I'd be if I didn't have all this infection, constant inflammation and infection. I'm telling you. But that's just all part of it. I'm seeing like a board. I'm seeing like a board, you know, and like, you know, you have like a clipboard, you know, paper on it. It's like you have all these things you have to overcome. There's all these different things to figure out a way to get to the point to, and then they're showing me like they all just lead back to one thing. It's like all this whole list of shit with one of those, I can't even think of one of those brackets. I can't even think of what it's called. You know what I mean? It's like there's all this stuff. It's like all these things, but it all just, this is, did you hear that beat? I can't do. That is the answer. There's just like one answer. Interesting how that went. It's like it's almost like an F plus circle. And fuck it. Fuck it. I'm alive. I have a feeling I'm going to be here for a bit. So I might as well get the attitude, the mind frame, and just do what needs to be done. All of it. Whatever. Every modality could only increase. It can only increase your chances and ability to take care of and heal. I'm saying heal, you know, my body. Of course, the mind and all that, but it's all of it works together. I'm hearing until you heal the mind, you can't heal the body. Ooh. This deck is laying here and there's one card on each side. So we have summer, bask in joy and light, and arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. You're protected. I mean, you have everything to gain. Why not? Why not? If everything is as it says in the Bible, if this is really the end, and we can either ascend or whatever happens to us, wouldn't you rather do that? Wouldn't you rather do what, Sirena? Ascend, right? To the 1,000 years of blah, blah, blah. I just got a notification. We have Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Giving into love. I bet you that last thing, I don't know what the answer is to that. But we'll figure it out. Because one by one, we'll go down it. And I'll share it with you. Doesn't mean what I do is going to work for you. It's not even the same thing we'll be working on. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have what I have. But to the extent, I don't know how bad it, well, it can't be as, well, been 4 years since I had an MRI. And I haven't gone to the doctor or anything, so. I've been called to, I did a long time ago too. I wanted to print, show you, and I might have even done that at one point on one of my medias a long time ago. I'm not sure if I have or not. I might have. Put up the findings of my MRI reports from 2020 and 2021. But then I went through this, I'm not sure if I did, but I might have. Thinking about doing it. I went through this weird thing of, I don't want them to know everything. And it's just like, what does it matter? Nothing's going to happen to you. My belief. But it could be all fucking bullshit. Because remember, we're still in the same system. And since I'm here and I'm alive and I'm not going anywhere, I might as well see what we can fucking do. How about this? Let's put it all to the test. Do this, do that, thinking, visualization, all of it. Meanwhile, working on everything else, doing the necessary, well, for me, exercises and stuff. It's killing me right now. And I'll probably pay for this like I usually do, meaning I'm going to have to lay down after this because I'm fucking myself right now. But there's a message. And we're going to stop. See from a higher perspective, eagle, broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. And then Father Sky, trust in the unknown. Seer, see beyond the current situation. Protection guardian, drop your shields. Mirror guardian, take time to reflect. Heart guardian again. But you are not alone, guardian angel. So as things come up one by one, we'll do them. We'll mark them off the list. Because I have a feeling by the time we get like halfway, 3/4 of the way, somewhere between there, we're going to come to that one thing. All those things solved by this one thing, and we'll come to that, and that's how the rest. And I'm seeing dominoes. How was that? We are that. We are watching. I am that I am. I don't know. We just got done, my daughter and I were watching this, and I guess that's what made me think of it on the way home, on the way home out here, of if you only had so much time to live, how would you spend the rest of that time? And we're literally are at that, but we still have who knows how many years, so many years where we can have more time to enjoy it, right? We all know ahead of time with everything that's going on. So there's no excuse other than we just want to be stuck in the same fucking routine of misery that we've been in when you literally don't have that much long left on earth. I mean, especially if you're younger. You may never live to see 40 or 50 or 30. Some of you 25. No, I doubt that because you shouldn't be that young watching. Well, not a kid anyway, but oh no. We have every opportunity to make a fucking difference for real. Oh yeah, but the show we were watching that Belle Gibson thing, or it was called Apple Cider Vinegar, about the whole pantry book or whatever. I don't know about all that, and she lied about cancer and all this, that, and the other thing, and just anyway. And there's a lot of people in there with cancer and stuff. So, and they pat it. I don't know if all of them did. I don't know. Anyway, that's what it got me thinking about. And since Mike just passed away not that long ago. Well, January. I guess it was a while ago. But like seeing him and coming right back and him dead. When I was talking to him, he seemed fine. Gone. It didn't matter how it happens, but just one minute you're breathing, next minute you're not. I'm going to stop. Yeah, I'm just saying a bunch of nothing. There's too much going on. I got to eat something. I'm fried. All right, I love you guys. Namaste. Thank you for being here. And as far as I see it, we're in this together, the ones that want to be. There's no medical reason why I should even be sitting here or walking. I mean, it's without surgery, it's a miracle. I can't do very much, but because I haven't taken care of myself. But it was mind over matter, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, if we really put our minds to it, along with that heart, with the wanting to, and the passion and the love for that, for your own self, but how much, if you could help yourself, how many more people that can be helped, I want to be, life isn't really worth, I mean, it is, but if I'm still here, I want to be able to do something about it. Get out there. I like to be outside. I want to be physical. So let's fucking do it. If I've gotten this far, there's a reason why I'm not paralyzed. There's a reason why I could still move, and I really need to take heed. Thank you, God. And do the next part of our journey. But I am human too. I've got the stubbornest of the humans. We're a whole thing. But that's what makes us beautiful. Peace. I love you. Namaste.